Okay guys, so let's check out some of the cars that I got on eBay that are loose, and some of the ones that were in package loose now. These is gonna be a hard video today because I'm gonna do all the Chevys and Fords today. There are some more Chevys and Fords coming, so probably in the next segment it'll be some more Chevys and Fords, and then whatever else there is, like Nissans, things like that. This is actually something I did not get off eBay. My mom got me this at some resale store. It is not going to turn on the table, but it is a Chevy delivery truck. Pretty cool. It's a U.S. mail one of the big ones. The back doors do open. It is a Road Champ. I don't know if you can see in there. Oh yeah, you can see in there pretty good. The side door opens. Pretty cool. And you can see it is a Road Champ. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. I got some larger cars too, like some 143s or something like that. My mom just saw them and got them for me. One of the Bywaymen. And that mail truck was in there with those. Pretty cool. This is not in the best shape, but it was cheap, so I was like, you know what, I'll grab it. Later down the road, when I get a better one, I can customize this one, so that'll be fun. If I ever get a better one. Yeah, there's that one. A Ford Disco. Pretty cool. Got a Disco Chevelle. Now I've got a Disco Ford. Pretty cool. I love the colors on it. Oh, yeah. This is also a Ford, too. The Matchbox Ford RS 200, I think. Pretty cool. I love that so much about that car. One of the holiday hot rod Camaros. I'm kind of upset about this one because I paid a little bit for this car, and you can see there's a paint bubble on it right there. So I'm gonna have to get another one. That's why I'm like, cars that are like expensive, I don't know, they should be graded or something. I mean, I guess this car wasn't that expensive. I think it was like 30 for both of them, so 15, but still kind of pricey for something that's not perfect. And normally these are not that cheap. Oh, maybe that's why it was cheap, because of the paint bubble. The red one's good though. Don't have to get a new red one. I think I'll grab the red one next, since I mentioned it. And here it comes. Pretty cool. The red one is perfect. I'd prefer the blue one to have been perfect, but hey, at least one of them is. Love the wheels on these too. They look really cool. Unfortunately, guys, all these cars in this video, I will not be racing them because this is going to sit on my phone for too long, because the U.S. mail is taking way too long to deliver my cars, some of them. So I don't really have the room to leave that on the phone. The Johnny Lightning. One thing that sucks about when they put rubber bands on things, when they get old, you can see what happened there. A rubber band went over the stripe, and it messed up the stripe. So it's probably really hard to get one of these without that. Yeah, still a cool car. I wish stripe wasn't like that, but it doesn't necessarily ruin it. Matchbox Ford GT. Pretty cool one. side there? Oh, 4. Is it on both sides? Yep, it is. I don't know why I only noticed it on that side. Pretty cool. A Mustang, which I think is a 5-pack car. I think, or this might be a special series one, I'm not sure. Yeah, pretty cool Mustang. Like it a lot. I love this Mustang casting. I've actually made a custom of one of these in blue with DD8s, and it looks awesome. Another Bywayman. This time with a snowplow. Pretty cool. I'm hoping the one I have that's banged up is this one, and I can customize that one, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Because it does have a plow. And if it is one that has different wheels, because there's 2 different variants of that truck. There's one that has like purple, and there's one that has pink, like on the striping on the outside. This is in good shape. I was surprised I got this for as cheap as I did. I mean, it's not in perfect shape, but it's in good enough shape for my collection. It's not like awful. Got a couple of chips. I don't mind the little chips on the ends sometimes. There's certain ones I want to be perfect, but that one's kind of like a work truck, so it kind of makes sense on that one. The tuned Camaro in blue, my favorite one of this one. Very happy to have this in the collection now. Beautiful car. I think there's only like 18 color variants of that car. A premium Raptor. Pretty cool. And I know I said I only buy ones with mirrors. That came in a lot, so I didn't purposely buy that one. So if I end up with one that doesn't have mirrors, so I guess the same thing for the Camaros, but I don't know. It's like I won't buy the new ones. If I find an older one I like, probably will, but I guess there's some vehicles I'll make an exception for. Dinty pretty cool one. Pretty neat. Chevelle. This is a Jada. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Absolutely love this one. Gorgeous car. No, I'm going to throw 2 cars in here that are going to get put away today, but they're not. We got a fantasy one. This was brand new in the package, but I opened it. That thing is so cool, too. It's actually got the texture like it looks like it does. It actually has that in it. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. And then the Players Mercedes. It's pretty cool too, because I noticed it comes with a little card. I kept the card for sure. It was this kind of cool. Pretty cool. Very beautiful car. Even though the size is a little bit over exaggerated on it, still a very beautiful car. Chevelle. Now I gotta figure out what variation this is, because there are actually, I guess, 3 variations of this guy in gold. There's one with blue windows, and I haven't figured out what the other one is yet. I gotta read the wiki. But there's one of these with blue windows, which I do not have. Or maybe I do. It might be my childhood one. But that's in my special box. So if it is that one, then it's not going to go back in the collection. I'm just still going to keep it in there because I already pulled it out of the collection once when I got a better one. So, yeah. Corvette. This was a new one we already seen anyway. Yeah, we'll get that one out here. That was a new one we already seen in the one of my weekly hunt videos. I was surprised they didn't have this one because you guys know I love red trucks and I love them even more with flames. Really surprised they didn't have this one. Beautiful truck though, man. Look at that thing. Absolutely beautiful. Looks beautiful in red. There's a shoebox that goes really well with that too. We'll be seeing later in the video. I don't know if I'll talk about that or not, but if you guys see it, you'll know which one I'm talking about. The Yeti. This one was cheap because it actually had something on the hood. But I guess the seller didn't see if it was candy or something because I wiped it off with a wet cloth and it came off. And this thing is pretty much in mint shape now. And another thing I noticed that's really cool is I have a Yeti yellow Porsche, so I'm gonna have to do a picture in the community sometime of this parked outside of like a garage or something, looking like it's got a trailer on it with the Porsche. I think that'd look pretty cool because they're both yellow and they both have the Getty design on them, so they kind of seem like they'd go together to me. Same thing with that shoebox in that Ford truck. I love finding cars like that that look like they'd go together as pairs. Especially when it's a truck and a car. Very beautiful one here. Surprisingly, I don't think I have this guy. I'm not sure if this is available with opening hood and... well, obviously not an opening hood because that one doesn't open. Thunderbird. I think this is one you could get with like a rig, one of the pavement pounders or something like that. I think it might have been an exclusive color to one of those, but I might be wrong. It might have been a main line too. Very beautiful casting. It's been a long time since they've made another color of the Thunderbird. I wonder if they even have that tooling anymore. They might not. I feel like they haven't made one of those since like the 90s or early 2000s maybe. 5-pack car, definitely. I think the Muscle Mania 5-pack. Or the Mustang 5-pack. I think it was Muscle Mania, though. Beautiful car, though. Look at the wheels on this thing. I love the wheels on this thing. This is probably my favorite Mustang of this kind that they made. It's probably my favorite color variant. Just love the color and the tires. It's really cool. Look, it looks so ridiculous, kind of. At the same time, it looks really cool. Matchbox Mustang. When I was in school, my special ed teacher actually had one of these, a gray one. So one of these days I want to see if they actually made a gray one with a black top that has 5 spokes, because that would basically be her car, and I rode in that car sometimes. Her and my mom were really good friends, and I used to ride to like school-funded baseball games and hockey games and stuff like that in that Mustang. A really cool car. And you can make fun of me if you want to. Yes, I was in special ed. I don't care. Like, I was made fun of a lot when I was younger. I don't care if you want to make fun of me. Go ahead. I really don't care. This is a cool one. Some people might think it's weird why I think this one's cool. But I just think it's really cool because it's like a lawn care service truck. So it's like landscaping, tree trimming, Oak Bros. It's pretty cool. I like this one. I never even knew about this one. I was on the internet looking at Bywaymen, and then this thing popped up, and I was like, whoa, I never seen that one before, and it was like $7, so like, no, I'll buy that. $7 with shipping was not bad for this thing. It's in great shape, too. I love this one. I don't know why I love this one so much. Even though it's not red, this might be my favorite one. I just like how it's just like a lawn care business truck. That's like something someone would do to that truck in real life. honestly. Mustang. I believe I already have this in the collection. I gotta check though and see which one looks better. Whatever one doesn't is going in the customs. Not sure what I'll do with it, but pretty cool. I love that color on it though. I'm pretty sure this one's in better shape. Pretty sure mine's missing yellow off the rims. And it's a little bit chipped. You don't need to take a look at that one because that one was in my weekly finds. Ford Torino, I think this is. Pretty cool in black and orange. Pretty cool. Like that color. Pretty neat one. But yeah, guys, like I said, sorry, these cars will not be getting raced. They will eventually. Eventually, I want to race every single car ever. And we might see it race multiple times because I do have multiple tracks. And pretty soon my wife is really on me about getting the Mario Kart track. And we're going to get it pretty soon. Probably by the end of, when she gets her bonus, probably by the end of 2025, we'll probably get it. Maybe before that, I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to get in my job program and if it works out for me. Pretty cool, man. I like that one. There's actually, I guess, 2 colors of this one, too. There's a light one and there's a dark one. The dark one seems to be a bit more hard to find than the light one. Really cool older Mustang casting. I already have it. I traded one to a friend a while ago. The friend that is not my friend anymore because of over trading an e-bike for muscle machines or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was the one that traded the e-bike for the muscle machines, and I guess it wasn't good enough. Like a vehicle for some toy cars wasn't good enough, but yeah. Yeah, got the Ford Mustang there. I'm pretty sure mine's in better shape than this one. Mine came mint out of the package. This one was loose. It'd be a fun one to customize, though. I can tell you that. Johnny Lightning Camaro. I love Johnny Lightning's Camaro casting. I don't know why. I just like it. I don't think it's actually the right shape and stuff, but I just like the style of it. It looks cool. Very cool one. Got a 74 on there. The thing I find interesting about it too is the second set of this is blue, and if you see underneath it right there, it's got a blue splitter. So the other one is blue with a yellow splitter. So that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna get that one eventually too. Eventually I want to get all of the, even though these don't have mirrors, I want to get all of the castings of the Johnny Lightning Camaros. Any of them. I just love them. Especially the, not the Zinger, but the one they made. I didn't know they made a CUDA of that one. I recently got that. That's on the way in the mail, too. Ford. Pretty cool one. Love the color. It goes really good with my RS 200. Of course it does. They're both Ford Racing Team vehicles. Yeah, pretty cool. Like that one. Getting down to the last few here. Probably like 20 left. Bel Air. Always love getting a Bel Air, especially this one, because sometimes I don't like wheel swapping the cars because it's like you might not get the right fitment or something. I just like it sometimes when the cars have the wheels on it I already want to customize it with, and I'm thinking of making this car pink with white walls and leaving those wheels on there and making the roof white. We'll see. I'm thinking of doing that to this one because I already do have one of these. I'm going to check and make sure this one's not in better shape than mine, but I don't think so. Always check whenever you get a new one. You might be like, oh wow, this one's better than mine. Always check. I always tell people that. Always check. Now this is an interesting one because this is a Road Champ. Or is this an Erdl? Hold on, let me make sure on that. Yep, it is a Road Champ. Road Champ. And the casting to this looks a lot similar to the Johnny Lightning castings. So that's pretty cool. A Road Champ Camaro. I love the wheels on this thing. It's just a really cool car. I always try to think of 2 cars that go together really well when I think about any of my off-brands, even if it's not the same kind. This is probably the best off-brand Camaro in blue, And the best off-brand Cuda in green would be the Maisto one with the 3-spoke wheels, in my opinion. But yeah, this is the best off-brand Camaro casting, in my opinion, and color. And then, you know, that'll change for some people, because some people are like, oh, like, that's not your favorite color. That's cool. But that's my favorite color in Camaros is blue. Then we have the Torino. I already have this one, but I think this one's in better shape than mine. So mine will probably get replaced by this one, and I'll be able to customize mine, which I'm not sure if they made Torino convertibles, but once I replace my blade on my saw, I might cut the roof off and make a Torino convertible out of mine. Because I just think, I know I said I don't like convertibles, but I like the option to have them. I just don't like that being the only option, because it's a lot easier to customize a car and make it into a convertible than it is to make a convertible into a hardtop. That's basically why I don't like convertibles in their main lines. I realize not everybody can cut the roof off a car, and that's kind of like something I can do, because I've done it. I've made a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. That's a convertible. I think it's orange. I can't remember what it looks like anymore. It's been a while since I've messed with it. But I made a Hellcat convertible. It's orange with like black on the back of it, if I remember correctly. Mustang Concept. This is definitely in better shape than mine. Mine's got a lot of paint chips, so really happy I won that auction to get all these Shelbys and Fords. The Shelbys will be in another part, because I got my wife some Shelby she didn't have, and that's the whole reason why I got them. Beautiful Camaro. Look at that thing. Love that color. Absolutely love that color. One day my goal is to get all of the different colors of this casting. All of them. Except for like convention exclusives or supers or anything like that, because I'm not getting into anything like that. One of the ones I really want is the I guess the bonus car. It was like a mail-in. It's blue and it's got like red lines. I'm gonna cheat a little bit with that one, because there is a blue Camaro already with a white stripe from like the Detroit series, and there's a Camaro from the Larry Woods Garage series that has the wheels. So since that one's like a $300 car, I think I'm going to cheat a little bit on that one, and I'm going to get, because I already have those two cars. Those are two that are on the way in the mail. I'm going to get another one of the Larry's Wood Garage ones, and another one of the Detroit Muscle ones. I'm going to get that whole Detroit Muscle set eventually, because there's actually some really sick cars in that one. Yeah, I'm going to get two of those, and I'm going to drill them and wheel swap them and glue it together with a lot of glue so it doesn't come apart while it's in my collection, and I'm just going to be like, good enough, you know, that's the one I wanted, you know. I think this one actually might be more accurate to that one, so if I wheel swapped it, it would pretty much look like it. I think that one's around that blue. It just would need a white stripe, which I easily could do myself with a paint marker, and then it wouldn't even really look like a custom, but yeah, pretty cool one. Got a, what is this, a Galaxy? Fairlane. I think this is a Fairlane. I want to say this is one from, like, one of the special ones that came with, like, accessories, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that at all. One I stupidly customized when I was younger, because I wanted to make one with a, or that one might have been cream. I don't know. One of these days I need to get that one again, because I really did like that one. I don't know why in the world I ever thought it'd be a good idea when I was younger to paint that thing blue with a white top. Yeah, no, it had to be the cream one, because I wouldn't have painted the top white if it wasn't the cream one. Because I wanted one with that was blue with the white top, and I still do. One of these days I need to finish that custom, because I ruined one I actually wanted to keep for that one when I was younger. I'm so mad at myself about that too, dude. I love that one in cream. That one in like the beige cream color was a beautiful car. Then we've got one of the Camaros from the Camaro series. 50 years of Camaros. That's a beautiful one too, man. I love that blue. Absolutely beautiful. 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 Fire Chief Mustang. Have one of these already. I'm not sure if I want to keep this or not. I might just throw this in the customs and make like maybe a security car out of it or something. Although I think they did make a security one of this, because that one car meet 5-pack. Surprisingly, I don't have that 5-pack, and surprisingly, it's not that expensive either. Corvette. The window on this isn't as fragile as I thought it would be. You can actually put quite a bit of pressure on that, and it isn't going to hurt it. That's a really cool Corvette, though. I like that one. It's a nice color. I like the style of cars like that where they just like kind of are plain and they just have like a number on them or a stripe or something. I don't know why I like that style, but I do. I love that style of cars. I don't know if there's a specific name for that style or not. It might be vintage racing. That might be the whole thing of what it is. I have no idea where this Camaro came from. I know it's a Jada. I don't know where it came from. It was the only one I could find on all of eBay. I love this thing. I don't care if someone like stripped this down and took the paint off it. This thing is sick. It's like just a chrome Camaro. It's like a Zamac, but it's a Jada. It's sick, man. Look how reflective it is. It is so cool, man. I love this Camaro. I absolutely love that Camaro. Had to get that when I seen it. And I was going to get the Chevelle already. And the person had that. And I was like, oh, no, dude. That'll make shipping more worth it if I buy the chrome one, too. So I did. Mustang GT with the faster than ever wheels. I think that's what those are. Pretty cool. Like the black and blue. Pretty cool color, even though I prefer Mustangs in red. I love Mustangs in red for some reason. The other color variant of the Bel Air with the flames. Very cool one. Now, guys, I don't want you guys to hate me because eventually I'm going to be buying some collector's sets, like the big sets, like the big 30, 20 car cases, 12 car cases, like the special things. I'm not going to be keeping them in package, obviously, because I like to enjoy my cars out of the package. I don't keep any of my cars in the package. None of them. They all come out. It's time to free them. As soon as they get to me, I free them. If there's something special, I'll usually try to keep the package. But not with all the Silver Series, because there's just too many of those. But anything that's like old, I'll try to keep the package. Or if it's like a certain car I like Camaros, I've tried to keep most of the Camaro special card artworks, because I want to make like billboards and like maybe glue it to the side of some of my buildings when I make customs. That would be like graffiti on the back of the building or something, because it kind of looks like that. Of course, I'd have to paint it a little bit, like make it look a little bit rough around the edges so it actually looks like it was spray painted on there. But yeah, pretty cool. Put some like murals on some of my garages and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. It is really hard to find this truck without any kind of chips on it or anything. That's why I bought this brand new in the package. Some of you are probably angry I took it out. Yeah. If you are, no, that's fine. To each their own opinion. But you know, I'm the one that bought it. I wanted one that's in mint shape. I love this truck. I did not know there was a red one until I stumbled across the red one, which I think I already showed. No, I haven't. I have not shown. Let's grab that one. That is the next one we're grabbing, because that's how it is in the row. The red one, dude. Oh my goodness. I did not know there was a red one. I love the red one. I don't believe there is a red one with wheels like this from what I looked up on the wiki. I wish there was. If I ever get another one, I might just do a little wheel swap and make that one on my own, because I do have an extra base to one of these after I put this one in the collection. Because the only thing I pay attention to, I'm not a base head, which is what you call people that care about like the different base variations. I don't care about base variations. What I care about is there's one that has a box right back here in the corner, and there's one that doesn't. I don't think any of mine have the box. I think it's the same thing with this guy too. I think there's also a box and a non-box version. This is like the box version. I feel like the box versions are more rare, because I don't even think I have a single one. But yeah, this thing is in great shape, other than, you know, the factory error right there. Of course, I had to get one that's a factory error and have the overspray on the tire like that. I'm going to fix that though. I'm going to get a toothpick and go over that with black and fix it. And then I'm going to get my special chrome marker and put it on the end of a toothpick, and I'm going to fix it. And you won't even be able to tell it was ever messed up. It'll look just like new. Because other than that, this truck is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful truck. It might have like a little chip on the corner of it. I think that's the problem with it being a square body, is because it does have sharp corners, which can get chipped. But yes, it's a beautiful truck, man. I love this one in red. Apparently, too, there's like artwork out there in a magazine of one of the Bywaymen, like this one, that has the wheels like this. It's just plain red, and it has nothing on it. It has a red interior, or is it black? Black interior. Black interior. And, man, I wish that one was real, because I would totally want it. In a way, it kind of is, because I think I made a custom of one that's just red. Then we got the Champion Spark Plug Ford panel van. Pretty cool one. I do like that one. I think I have the gray one like it. I think there's a gray one like it, right? I think there is. I swear I have it. And then we've got a, what are these called? Ranchero. We've got a Ranchero. It had a bent axle. I did my best to fix it, and I don't think I did too bad of a job. I like this Ranchero, too. It's a pretty cool one. So yeah, that is all the cars as of right now that are Fords and Chevys. There will be more coming, so in the next part there'll be some more of them, and then there'll be the other ones like the Subarus I got my wife, the Shelbys, and some of the other miscellaneous cars that were just in some lots I bought and stuff off eBay, because I found a lot of good stuff on eBay, and I went to town and got a lot of stuff this month that I've really been wanting for a while. But yeah, enjoy the next part. Even though the next part of this I'll be recording is the cars that are in the package, and then that'll be before this, and I hate recording videos like that, but that's how I have to do it this time. Okay, guys, here's some more of my loose cars. I can't remember if we took a look at this one or not. I think we did, because I kind of had beef with this one, because I was upset that I bought this brand new, and, well, it's pretty damaged. And it's not the seller's fault. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on if the seller is the original buyer of it. Because any of these that are destroyed technically kind of are the owner's fault. Because if you would have taken it out of the box back when it was new, the rubber band wouldn't have deteriorated and melted into the paint and pretty much destroyed these and probably made these dang near impossible to find in mint shape. Which is a shame, because this is a really cool truck. It actually reminds me a lot of the other Blazer, like the more modern one, the blue one that has kind of the same design, and that's why I want it, because it reminded me of that one. Yeah, that was one of them. I'm not doing these in any particular order. Then we got the Lincoln, which was in a lot of Fords I won on a bid. Like, I don't win a lot of bids. I don't really do bidding. But these were good. There was a few cars in there I wanted to get for my wife and stuff. So I attempted it, and apparently I won. So, really cool. I already have this car. So this will probably be going in with the customs. I think mine is in, like, very good shape compared to that one. Now this one is new. I don't have this one. This one is a new vehicle to the collection. I don't know if this was a mainline originally or if this is some special series. I feel like it's a special series because of the colors, but I feel like it could be a spring car or a multi-pack, but I don't know. And I got to do some research on multi-packs right now, too, because it seems like multi-packs are now using 5-pack cars and then putting, like, the exclusives up in the corner, and those seem to be, like, the only ones in there. Or it seems like everything maybe in multi-packs now is going to be exclusive. Like, I don't know if they're going to put main lines in them anymore, and that kind of sucks, because in a way, there were certain rare main lines you could get sometimes if you couldn't find them. You could get them in multi-packs. So, like, sometimes the Skylines and things like that, you could find them in the multi-packs. And, I don't know, it's just kind of dumb. I feel like Mattel is trying to help resellers, even though reselling is not seeming to be as big of a problem this year, at least in my area, and I live in a pretty large city. But reselling does not seem to be as big of an issue this year. as it used to be, in my opinion. And it seems also that things on eBay have gone down significantly, like from what they used to be. I'm gonna look into the Euro Speed set because I just have found it today. I went out to get something for something I do every week. I make a pony character every week for my wife. Um, and I went out to get the hair for it. I figured I'd stop into Target after I left Hobby Lobby and see if they had anything new. And well, I got there right when they were putting out the Aero Speed set. I could have gotten the whole set, but I didn't get the Austin Martin because, well, it doesn't have mirrors, and I don't think. I mean, this is totally up to you, but I think we should all do this because it would encourage Mattel to do better. And I get it's hard to not buy something if you like it, but at the same time, it's like with me, I have a problem with one certain kind of vehicle that if I was to find it like this, even without mirrors, it would be a Camaro. If I was to find Camaros or Chevelles or something like that, it's kind of hard for me to say no to those, even if they don't have mirrors. So I get it if it's a car you like, but I really think we should encourage Mattel to, when they make a premium, it should look like how it does on the card. So this one, in this case, doesn't have mirrors, so the model doesn't. This one, in this case, doesn't have mirrors, so the model doesn't. This one does have mirrors, and it has mirrors on the casting, so that's why I decided to buy it. This one has mirrors, and my goodness, did they do a good job with the LaFerrari. Oh my goodness, the mirrors on this one look fantastic. I hope those are not as fragile as they look. I'm going to check that out this week in my weekly finds. But yeah, I did have a chance to get the Austin Martin, but it didn't have mirrors, and it had mirrors on the box art, so I'm like, no, that's kind of unacceptable for this price, And I think, maybe by not buying those cars, and I am noticing more and more of the cars that don't have mirrors and aren't very accurate are the ones that originally end up in not originally, but eventually end up in TJ Maxx and like the stores like that where you can get them for like $3 or $4, or they end up in clearance at Target. So I think maybe pretty soon they may start to realize that that's why these certain castings aren't selling, is because, well, they're not accurate to the card. And I think I'm not the only one that's noticing that. And I hope I'm not, because honestly, I don't buy green light. The only green lights I will buy is like the dual wheeled trucks, because usually those look pretty good. They put a lot of work into the mirrors on those and they look pretty good. But I consider whenever you want to buy a premium diecast that it must look as close as possible to the real thing, and missing parts is just a no-no. That's not okay. Like, it just annoys me so much to look at this beautiful CUDA, and I love this thing so much, but how cool would it be if it actually had like the mirror right here on this side? I'm not sure if this car was around the time where they're only putting one mirror, because there's certain years where they only put one mirror on the driver's side and they didn't put one on the other. There's certain cars that did do that, and then there's certain ones that didn't. I don't know if it wasn't a law back then that cars had to have two mirrors. It seems like now most people have upgraded their cars, if they have them from that time, to where they have two, from what I've seen at car shows and stuff. It's probably because it's the law now, but yeah, but I think it'd be really cool if we could see mirrors on muscle cars, because there's not a lot of muscle cars out there that actually have mirrors like they should, and it's kind of sad, because I like my cars when I collect them to look as real as possible. I understand sometimes you can't put headlights and taillights on, especially dollar Hot Wheels. I'm not gonna ever expect that to be on all of them. But premiums, yes, every premium better have headlights and taillights. Every single one. There's no excuse for that being missing. Like, I was recently disappointed with a Subaru I bought. I bought a Subaru Brat for my wife, and the fog lights on the top and the light bar weren't painted. They're just green. That's not really acceptable for a premium, and if I would have noticed that, I don't think I would have bought that one. But, yeah. I just think we should, like, maybe not buy the things that aren't actually, well, worth what Mattel is charging, because These are $7, like around $8. Those are also that price. Yes, I will give you those do not roll, but I believe eventually they probably will get those to roll because there are a couple of them that kind of roll, just not roll as well as, something like this would. But that's all on your preference too. Like, do you want your cars to roll? Do you not? Because they actually make resin models of certain cars that don't roll at all, and they're not supposed to. They're just supposed to look cool. I don't think I will ever get one of those because I like my cars to roll, even if it's not that well. Like, if I can't push it and it can't go like continuously roll on a hard surface, that's not a no for me. But if I can't push it and put some pressure on it and see the wheels turn, that's a no from me. If it doesn't at least do that, that's a no from me. Oh, this is not a car I ordered online. I got the Indy F1 racetrack, the big 3-lane one, because I've always wanted a circular racetrack like that, and I've missed out on them over the years, and I've seen a new ones out, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to get it because one day those big tracks like that, the circular ones will go up in price, and that will be an expensive track one day. And I was like, well, now while it's $80, I'm going to grab it. But, yeah, hold on, guys. I am sweating right now. I got to turn on my fan. Give me a second here. Okay. So, as I was saying, I really need to stop talking about other stuff when we're looking at cars, but I'm so invested in this hobby that, it means a lot to me personally, and I wish, it could be the best it possibly could be. And I realize we do have brands out there that sell cars that are like around $20, $30 a car. And I recently have purchased some of those. I think I already said that in a couple other videos. But, I still don't think it's a bad idea to have cheap things like this out there, because it's nice to have cheap ones that, you don't have to really feel bad about, ripping apart, painting, and doing different things to. For instance, as you guys know, I say I do customs a lot. They're not perfect. I'm going to give you guys that in mind right now. But I'm working on 2 cars right now, and I'll show them to you. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is one of my customs. You can see the paint on it is not perfect. But hey, is really ever any paint perfect on a dollar Hot Wheel? No, they're never perfect. I mean, you'll get imperfections and that they don't look perfect. It doesn't look awful for what it is. But yeah, this is a car I'm copying an M2 of that exists. There's an M2 of a Camaro like this that has like a pink pinstriping going down the side, and then the wheels are the same color as the car. Like the rims, not the wheels. So I'm trying to make that because I don't have room for the 124 scale, and I really think those cars are cool. There's also a pink Mustang one that I think has purple and yellow on the side of it, and I had a spare Mustang laying around, so I decided to make it pink. And I'm going to try to make that one too. Keep in mind too, guys, I know my cars do look lumpy, but I've tried doing them where they're not. Like, I know you can see the brush strokes and stuff, and it takes the enjoyment out of it for me. Like, when I do like so much work on it and then like something happens to it, it's like, oh man, now I got to start all over again. Hours of work, like sometimes to get them perfectly smooth. And it can depend on the type of paint you use too. If you use different types of paint, there is a way to get them smooth, but you always got to remember how you mixed that paint. Because I mix windshield wiper fluid in my paint and everything. Every paint I mix windshield wiper fluid in it. It's something an old friend of mine told me, and I've been using it ever since. But yeah, I'm sorry if you're upset that, you're like, oh, you wasted cars or whatever by like damaging them or whatever. But like, to me, those aren't wastes. That I literally already had those 2 cars. So it's like I'm making them into something I don't have, which is cool to me. This is also a double. I have this one already. I don't think I'm going to customize this because I have a buddy that really likes this model BMW, and I don't think he got his hands on one of these. And he'll probably trade me a few Camaros or something for this. Like, I know this is like a $7 car, but I didn't pay that for it. I got this in a lot on eBay. So I mainly got it to get some of the other cars I'll talk about when they show up. A little information too on this car, because lately I've been looking up on Wiki the different variants of Hot Wheels and things, because I've been numbering my cars by what release they are and the names and stuff in my folder, just to make them a little bit more organized on my phone. I kind of chose a bad time to do that because my 128 gigabyte SD card is about to be full, and I'm about to have no more room to add more cars. So I don't know if you can get bigger SD cards, but if you can't, I honestly don't know what to do. Because I like having all my collection on my phone, and if I don't have room to have it all on there, I mean, I know I could definitely get like a flash drive on my computer and get it on there, but it's like I would rather have it on my phone, because being on a flash drive, I know I could like upload it to the cloud or something like that. I'm literally thinking about getting an Amazon membership because of the thing they have like that. But yeah, but a little thing about this car that I never knew until recently when I was inventorying my cars, and I have a lot of this. People say this casting is rare with the black walls. I've heard people say it's rare. I've heard it a lot. I don't believe it to be rare, because this is probably the 11th one of these I have acquired in my lifetime. This exact one. This is probably the 11th one I've acquired in my lifetime. But they could be talking about the other one, because there is a variation of this car that has a 427 in the stripe. And it's black, and then the 427 is red, I think. I think that might be the rare one that people always believe this one to be. I think the rare one is the one with the 427, because none of the ones I have ever seen come past me have had the 427. And keep in mind, I've seen this car 11 times, and this is probably going to be harvested for its black walls. I know some people are probably be mad at me about that, but I'm sorry. I love making imitation red line customs, so black walls come in real handy for that. And I always buy black walls whenever I can find them cheap. Thrift stores, it doesn't matter if the tires are in good shape, shiny like this, I'll take them. Because I love making imitation red lines or black walls or white walls. You know, I love this tire. I really wish this tire would come back into main lines. There are so many muscle cars that could benefit from this wheel. I don't know why they don't bring it back into mainline. I don't think it would cost any more money than the other mainline tires. I really don't. I don't see any really big difference in the tooling. I've taken these wheels apart. There's not really anything different to them. Like, I've seen these snap-off cars, and they seem to be pretty much the same thing, you know? I don't understand why they don't still make these on main lines, because there are certain cars that would really benefit from this. Like, for example, the new Porsche they just made, the convertible one, I think the 911, the convertible they just made, the purple one with the pink interior, would look really good with these wheels on it. I don't know if they made them that small, but I believe they could. I don't know. But I don't know, guys. I'm sorry I always go off on tangents when I do videos like this. I love this hobby so much, and I love sharing my thoughts and stuff with you guys, and I don't know, man. I just really do. That this is like a big part of my life, and I love to talk about it. So this is one I got in the lot. I believe this was one of the double packs at Target, because I got another BMW that looks very similar to this. I know at one point one of these was in the Cars and Donuts, I think, line. But I think it was actually this one that was the one, or it might have been the other one. I don't know. But yeah, I did get the second one that would have came with this one in the double pack. Very cool looking one. I did have this car already in the collection in like orange and yellow, I think. That's a cool one too, because it does have mirrors. I mean, it's even things like this. Like, I know those mirrors aren't nearly as nice as like mirrors they would do on like for instance, Mini GT or Tarmac Works or something like that. But it's just like, just to put in the effort, if it's going to be a $7 car, because Tarmac Works, you got to keep in mind, Tarmac Works and Mini GT are like $20 cars. So yeah, of course, they can afford to do all that other stuff. And I'm not saying maybe Mattel couldn't, but I mean, I wish at least on all the premiums, whenever they have mirrors, they could at least imitate mirrors on them, like with metal. That would be so much better, because I would buy every premium there is if that was the case, but I only pick and choose certain ones that I really think capture the essence of the car. And this one, like, I can end up with ones that don't have mirrors, because when I buy lots and stuff, like this one here, this guy doesn't have mirrors. I bought this one a long time ago before I kind of started getting picky about that sort of thing. And I think I mostly got picky because I realized, wow, these things are high in price, and you know, it's kind of not an excuse when I found out about all these other the majorettes really opened up my eyes, because those are like $7 cars. And they've got beautiful detail. And it's like, why can Mattel not do that? Mattel has way more money than Majorette. Way more money than Majorette. They could totally do that. I love this one. I don't know how I didn't already have this one in the collection. Mattel did a great job on this Cobra, actually. I love this Cobra. The wheels and just the look of this thing, it's a beautiful piece. This is another one I won in the auction. A lot of the Fords and Shelbys you'll see are ones I won in an auction. I kind of hate myself for this one. I think I may have already have shown this one in a video. But I've always wanted a blue Acceleracer. And this popped up on my feed when I was on eBay for $40. And I bought it. Do I feel like it was worth $40? No, I feel like I got scammed and I gave some reseller more money than they deserve. But, and keep in mind, this did not come brand new in the package. It was loose. I know it's in good shape, but still, I just don't see why these cars are worth so much money. I really don't. They're cool, yes, but it's like, and I think it's because, you know, there's a big fandom behind them, like a group of nerds, so to say, just like with Star Wars and things like that, why that stuff's expensive, because nerds have money. They do. And as soon as I get my job, I am probably about to contribute to this problem and buy every Accelerator I can get my hands on, because I would like to get all of them. I have some of the rarer ones. One day I want to do a video on racing the 3-packs, because I have every single one of the exclusive 3-packs still to this day. My parents bought them for me when I was younger, and I still have them to this day. So I think it'd be cool to do them like each in a video and like find the name of it, be like checking out and racing whatever the name of that 3-pack was. I'd probably get views, yes, but I also think it would just be cool, because it's like, what if someone out there wants to see those cars specifically race? I kind of doubt there's someone else out there that has made a video on that, because most people, if they get these cars and packaged, they're going to leave them in there. Like, if I would have bought this brand new, it's coming out of the package. I don't keep any of my packages. I throw them all in the trash. It does not matter what car it is, unless it's like a car I paid over like $50 for or something, because like some of the Redline Club cars, those I keep on the wall because they just, I don't feel like belong with the rest of my cars. Yes, they are open, but they still go back in the package when I'm not touching them. And I'm not talking about like the super like detailed Redline Club ones, like the ones with the cases and stuff. I'm talking about like the older ones that like came on card. I guess they were like special ones or something, anniversary ones. I don't know how to explain them. You know what? Hold on, I'll show them to you. These type ones. You're probably like, wow, you hang keys on? Yeah, I do. It's for the thumbtacks. But yeah, these ones, I keep these ones on card. They are open, but they're in their protector and they're protected from anything that might hurt them. And you can see I have a lot of Camaro ones. I love Camaros, so I have a lot of Camaro ones. I have 3 Camaros and I have 1 Caddy because I just love that Cadillac. I actually built that Cadillac in a Lego. Honestly, I did. I haven't built it yet, but I do have the parts to put it together. I need to put that together sometime. Okay, and before I go dig some more of them out, because this is not all of them yet, I'm going to show you guys something I bought. And I got this with this, which is why I didn't get upset with the seller. I'm like, yo, man, can I have my money back? Because this thing, like, got really damaged when it came out of the package. Because I paid around $20 for all 3 of these things. And I consider this to be worth around $20. It's a bigger vehicle. It comes with another vehicle. I think this might be exclusive to this truck. I've never actually figured out. I know some of these are exclusive to certain trucks. And then some of them are just mainline vehicles or 5-pack vehicles. Oh, wow, I think I may have gotten an error one. I don't think the Hot Wheels label's supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to be the other way around. At least it is on, like, every other one I have. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to look that up. But, yeah, I love these rigs, guys. Whenever I see one I don't have, especially a red one, for cheap, I'll pick it up. And I was like, dude, the shipping cost for this was like, it was like $15 for just this. I was like, I might as well add something else. And the guy had this for $7, and then he combined the shipping. So I was like, you know what? That makes my purchase more worth it, because that's more worth $20 than, you know, paying $15 for this and then not getting this. I was like, dude, a few more dollars, and like $21, and I got this and this, and I'm really not happy with this. I am on the hunt for one of these that is loose, that is not scratched, because once I find it, it's mine. I'm buying it, because I consider that to be rare, because most people probably kept these in the package, and because they did that, the rubber band melted into the paint and it destroyed this thing. These were really bad vehicles to leave in the package. Any of you guys out there that have this, that left it in the package, you may want to try to get to it as soon as possible and get it out of there, because that rubber band over time is going to damage this thing more and more. It's already done a lot of damage. I don't know, if you have like a controlled environment with like cooling stuff. I did see one on eBay that wasn't yellow and looked all like melted, and I might buy it. I'm going to ask the guy if he thinks that it is stuck to the car, and if he says no, I'm like, can you guarantee that? Because if you can, I will buy it, but I want to warn you, if I open it and it's not, I would like half of my money back at least, because I want to get one of these in mint shape, loose. I mean, it can be in the card when I get it, but I hope maybe there's one out there where the rubber band snapped and it came off and it's just under it. I hope maybe that's something that happened. But, yeah, let me get these guys situated, and I'll get the next group of cars we're going to take a look at. Okay, I might get really talky here. I was already talky, but I love Camaros, as you guys know. And I bought a Camaro lot from someone. I forgot how many Camaros it was. I think it was like 9 or something. But the guy I bought them from did not include all of them in the main picture when he put them on eBay. So I bought them, and I ended up getting 2 more that I was not expecting. And it was awesome, because this is one of the ones I don't remember seeing. It might have been there. Like, sometimes I'll buy a lot and I'll try to erase it from my memory. So when I get here, it's like a surprise. It's like, oh man, I forgot I was getting this one or whatever. Like, I knew for a fact I was getting the shiny ones I'm about to show you, because I love the shiny ones. I absolutely love the shiny ones. So here's a shiny one here. Green. I did not have the green one. My wife bought me the blue one for my birthday a couple years ago, and I told her I wanted to get all of them, and I kind of forgot about that. And then I got this lot. I forgot why I bought the lot. I think it's because there was one rubber wheel one in it. Oh yeah, it was this guy right here. Hold on a second. Spin that one around one more time. I love these so much, dude. I really do. I love these Camaros. I love the shiny ones. It was this guy. I bought the lot because I really want to get this guy, and it was just a few more dollars than it would have been just to buy this guy by itself. So I was like, okay, well, I want this car, so I might as well buy this lot and get this car, and then get, you know, these other ones along with it. Like, whenever I find a car I want, if it's expensive, I'll try to find it with other cars. Like, I just bought another lot of these type Camaros, the 67s. I just bought another lot because I found a lot of, I think, 30 of them or something like that. And there were a couple in there I wanted, like this one right here. I've been wanting this one for a while. The blue one, the satin blue with the red lines. I've been wanting it for a while. But it's such an expensive piece on its own. I think it's like usually $15 or something like that. And there was a few more in there I wanted. Like the black one, for instance, we just took a look at. There's one in here that has the wheels like this one. And I didn't know about that one. And then there was some more. Actually, no, there wasn't. They're all these type ones, but there was, I think, the black one of this one. There was at least more than half of them are ones I don't have. So I was like, dude, this is a good deal. And it was high, but there's a treasure hunt in there. There's a super, an orange one, and yes, I know people are going to hate me. I am opening that one because I don't really consider the older supers to be that valuable because I guess how they used to treat supers is they were kind of in every box from what I've heard from some of my older collector friends. They're like, oh yeah, supers used to be like treasure hunts where you could find them in every box. Like it was just the regular treasure hunt. It wasn't even a super. It was just that's the treasure hunt. There you go. And like I don't consider those that rare as I do like supers. This was one that was in there too. Beautiful car, man. The guy I bought from also has these too. These are a little pricey in my opinion. I want them because there's a few of them I want, and it's like every color of these, and I'd get another one of these, and I'm already gonna have a double of the blue one of this, and my lot I bought of these. I'm gonna have a double of the blue one. I really want to get a double of every single one of these Camaros because my plan is I want to wheel swap them because it would obviously work. They're the same casting basically. It's just one's a convertible and one's a hardtop. I want to put these wheels on these and then put these wheels on these. And I think that would be so neat to have. I know it would technically be a custom, and it would be a custom. It would definitely go in my customs. But it would be such a neat thing to just have. And one of my friends was like, why don't you just take it apart and like wheel swap them whenever you feel like it? And it's like, I don't really want to invade on the ones that are like my originals. I don't like to mess with my originals if they're in good shape. So I will always look at my cars and figure out which ones are my best painted ones, which ones are, whenever I get a double, I'll go downstairs and I'll look up like, okay, is this one in better shape than this one? If it is, it'll get replaced or anything like that. Unless it's one of my childhood ones. If it's one of those, they don't get replaced. They get put in the VIP case until I get one brand new in the pack someday, and then it goes on my wall. Beautiful car, man. This Detroit Muscle series, or whatever this one's called, beautiful set, man. I love these. I want to get all these. All these cars. Every single one of them. The Camaros, all of them. I love muscle cars, man. Even though, like I just said, these are premiums, they don't have mirrors. Well, around this time, that's not really something people were doing, so it's kind of okay around this time. But then again, it's like you're buying from a reseller too, it's going to be more expensive. But I mean, again, this car was not stupid expensive. I think it was like $15 with shipping. But the one I really want is I want the mail-in car, the one that is like this, but it's a different blue and it has the red lines like this, like this car here. And I may one day try to buy another one of these and drill the bases and like wheel swap these two. And technically, even though it's not the right blue, the thing that really catches me about that mail-in one is the red lines, and I would be happy with having a custom of these two, and I feel like it might be like close to the same price to, no, it's not, because that car's like a $300 car. But yeah, I'm just gonna probably imitate it and make it on my own out of one of them. And pretty soon, I'm actually happy too because I got a lot of doubles in that lot I was talking about, and I'm gonna keep those and use those for customs because I'm running low on these style Camaros for customs, and I've got some ideas for them right now too. This one's cool. I bought this one on its own. Actually, no, I didn't buy it on its own. I bought it with some other stuff, but I don't remember what it came with. Very cool one, though. Love this one. It's a different Camaro than the other ones. But yeah, very beautiful one. But it just annoys me sometimes. I mean, these would look so much better if they had mirrors. And they're such beautiful cars, and I doubt even if Hot Wheels ever does make them with mirrors, they'll remake them in these colors. And it's a shame. It's like, man, I've thought about maybe one day getting a 3D printer and printing my own mirrors and putting it on certain cars that I really like. But it's like that could really damage them if I don't put the glue in the right place. Then you got a glue splatter on the car, and it's just not worth it. I love my cars and I don't want to hurt them. Yeah, that is a beautiful car, man. Very beautiful. I love the rims and everything. And then we got a Johnny Lightning. Very cool one. Reminds me a lot of one of my favorite Johnny Lightnings, a Camaro I have. That's like this. It's kind of got this same stance. The only thing I hate about this is the wheels always like to kind of move on their own. I might glue something in there so that doesn't happen. I don't know. I don't like to mess with ones that are original, but at the same time, it's like I would like to not do that. I'd like it to just sit in its natural stance when I roll it. But, yeah. It is a cool one. I love Cudas in green. I've said that thousands of times on this channel. And then I bought a couple of my first Hot Wheels 100%. And the Cuda we saw earlier was one too. But I got this one. And man, is this car beautiful. And you know what kind of does upset me about this one? This was supposed to be a premium, right? Even back in the day, I kind of think that's inexcusable, Mattel, that you called this a premium and you didn't do the headlights, man. What are you doing? You didn't paint the headlights or the SS symbol. I'm going to do my best to do that myself. Probably not the SS symbol, but I am going to do the headlights at least because I think this car deserves it. It's a very beautiful car. Very beautiful car. I love this car, man. It's so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I wish this thing had mirrors because if it did, oh, it'd be my favorite premium model of this Camaro ever to exist. I hope eventually, though, one of these other companies that makes premiums, you know, makes a Camaro and puts a mirror on it in this color. It'd be so awesome. Yeah, pretty cool, man. I love the wheels on that. Just everything about that. That is a sick car. Okay, next group of cars. Okay, now we're really in it because there's a lot of ones here. I'm going to have to kind of hold it at a weird angle here because you look at everything. Wait. That was a weekly fine. Hold on. That one don't belong here. Dude's trying to sneak in and get more attention. Okay. This is actually one of the vehicles why I bought the lot for my wife. Of premiums I bought. I wanted to get this one for my wife because I felt bad that I didn't buy premiums for a while. I told her we weren't going to buy them no more because I didn't think they were worth it. But then I figured out there are certain Hot Wheels premiums that I still consider to be worth it. And this is one of them because it has mirrors. And it's a very cool Subaru model. I even tracked down the gray one for her because I felt bad that I seen this so many times I never grabbed it for her. And I felt like, oh man, that was a Subaru my wife could have had. But I tracked down the gray one for her, brand new in package, and I was really surprised how cheap I was able to get this thing for too. Since it's like a JDM car. Is there something on it? Or is that a... Oh yeah, there was something on it. Or no? What? I don't know what that is. A paint bubble? Oh, it is a paint bubble. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. I'll probably find another one day in a lot. I like to buy my premiums in lots anyway. I'll sometimes buy a lot of loose premiums just to get a certain one I'm after because it's kind of cheaper to get them that way. But it depends on the car too. And it also depends on the time because I'm telling you guys, if you want the car right when it comes out and it's hype, don't do that. Just because it's hyped, wait. Give it a little bit and I swear to you, it'll come down. Just a little bit. Sometimes they can stay up there, but it's not going to stay like up there like it is when it first comes out because of social media and all that. It's like, oh, there's hype for it. All the resellers and stuff are going around. But I think that's starting to slowly decrease, at least in my area it is. More people are going for like the, like the Pokemon cards and things like that. I mean, that sucks for people that collect Pokemon cards, but for me, that's awesome because you cannot find Pokemon cards on the shelf in my area. As soon as they hit, they're gone. The resellers are eating them things up, and I'm happy. You can go for the Pokemon cards if you want to. I just want my cars, and it seems like they're leaving them alone now. But yeah, that was the gray one. I think that's the only two colors of those that's out at the moment too, is the gray one and the blue one. I think that's the only two colors I want to say. Then I do have this. This is the one that had the trailer. And this one's definitely worth the bang for your buck because, well, both of them have mirrors. So this one has mirrors and the 4Runner has mirrors. The 4Runner's also a special tooling. It's not the same as the other premium 4Runner. I really think Hot Wheels should bring the 4Runner into the main lines. It's not something I see as impossible. It definitely could show up in the main line, I feel like, in the next few years with plastic tires. I really would be curious to see what they would do with it, too, if it did. You know, I'd be really curious to see. But, yeah, pretty cool. I wish this was, like, a different green. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen one of them 4Runners. It's, like, that weird, like, green. I wish this was that green, because I see them in that green all the time. I never see them in this green. But, yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Definitely a cool one. Like it. It's got special tooling, because it's got that hitch. Or is that just, like, an attachment? Nope. That's definitely like a different tooling they had to make for that. Looks like I got something weird going on in the front there. Oh, is that a chip? Or what is that? Yeah, it is a chip. Oh man, that sucks. That's what you get when you buy them offline though sometimes. It's not the worst thing in the world though. At least it's not like a chip where you can see like gray missing. I don't like those. But yeah, I do have the trailer. I don't know, trailers, when I get them, they kind of just go in a box. I have a shoe box full of various trailers, and whenever I get them, one just kind of goes in there. Shelby. Or is this a Mustang? Yeah, I didn't know this is a Shelby. I remember looking it up. Shelby. Very nice color. One I got in the lot for my wife. Another Shelby. Wish it had the windshield because my wife already has this one. It's missing the windshield too. So, not yet, babe. You ain't got one with a windshield yet. But one day. One day. I love the wheels they use on this. I really wish Hot Wheels would make these wheels. There's certain cars that could benefit from these. Hummer, one I got in the lot. I wouldn't purposely buy this one out in the wild because, well, what's missing? No mirrors. If it comes to me in a lot, I will welcome it, but I will not go out of my way to get it if it doesn't have mirrors. Cougar. I swear the amount of times this car has come across my path is insane. I have so many of these that I do not know what to do with them. I have so many of this green Cougar. It's not even funny. I think this is number 30 that I have. And I've given some of them away and traded them and stuff. These are not rare. They're not. Shoebox in red. I always see the blue one at thrift stores and stuff. Didn't even know there was a red one until I won that bid and got this. And this is a really neat one. I like the red one. Blue one's my favorite because, well, I'm biased. It's a blue car. I like blue cars. But the red one's pretty cool, too. I do like the red one. I really got to take my shoe boxes out of my fantasy cars because it's very obvious that they're a Ford. This is a beautiful car. I don't know what set this is from, but it is a beautiful car. I got this in the lot. Very beautiful car. I love the colors on this. Almost looks like something Mini GT would do or something. Very cool vehicle. I love that one. That is a beautiful car. If I would have seen that one out in the wild, I would have grabbed it. Or actually, I think I did see it a few times and I didn't grab it. Huh. Bentley. Also one I would have picked up if I seen out in the wild because, what has he got? He's got mirrors. Very beautiful car. I mean, they're not the best looking mirrors in the world, but at least he's got them. There's got to at least be an attempt for the premium price of these. Bugatti. I seen this so many times and did not buy it. This came in the lot as well. I would have really regretted not getting this one if I didn't. This is a beautiful Bugatti. I wish they'd make another one now that's white with red. That'd be sick if they do that. I would buy it too. If they make a white with red one, I will buy it. If they make a black with red one, I will buy it. It's got to be the same design though. Black. Well, I'll buy one of these regardless because I like the Bugatti. But I really hope they make a black one with red on the bottom. Be sick. Or a white one with red. I think it'd look cooler in black though, honestly. But it'd go better with this one if it was white. But black would be more of what I would see them doing if they were to do that. That is a beautiful Bugatti though, man. And I was really surprised this was in the lot. It's probably because of this. This is bent. I'm going to wait until sometime when my heating system's on, once winter gets here, and I'm going to sit this in front of the heater for a couple hours and then come back and bend it. And it should reshape it, I would think. If you guys have any tips on how I can fix that spoiler, let me know. This is a car, too, that when it goes in my collection, it's going to go inside of a box. It's not just going to be in a bag. It's going to be in a box as well. Like if you guys seen the video where I opened all those mystery boxes to all them cars I bought, I kept the boxes, and I kept them for that exact reason. So if I have a car that I don't consider worthy of the shelf, it can be protected in a box. Because I don't consider this car worthy of the shelf because there is, I believe, a Tarmac Works of this one. And one day I probably will buy it. But this one is safe to put in the collection because it's not really going to break. It doesn't really have any breakable pieces. And that is one thing I got to give Mattel credit for. A lot of their premium cars aren't really breakable. A lot of the other brands, yeah, if you were to put them someplace where I can put the Hot Wheels ones, yeah, they would break. They totally would break. That annoys me so much with that bent spoiler though, dude. I've tried to bend it back like that, and it stays for a little bit, but then it just goes right back down again. I hope I can fix it eventually. Very cool. I was really surprised that one was in the lot. Then this one was in the lot as well, and I was actually actively searching for this. I don't know why I didn't see this one in the lot, but I was actually actively searching for this one because I've been seeing a lot of them in my area, and I was like, oh, dude, I think that one had mirrors, and I didn't buy it. And then I got my lot, and I was like, oh, dude, there's one in here. And now I don't need to search for it because I have it right here. This is a great model, too. This is a cool-looking vehicle. I think it might be a bit skinny. It looks off. Something about it looks off, but it's still a really cool model. Really cool model. I like it a lot. I think it should be wider, though. I think it's supposed to be a little bit wider. I'll have to look at a real one once I see one again next time. And that'll probably be when I go pick up my wife from work in a little bit. Because these things are everywhere in my town. Literally. Everywhere. Shelby. Very cool color on that one. It's got gray. I might have to do a second video of taking a look at these loose because I'm getting kind of over with time. I think I can edit, so we'll have to see. But yeah, pretty cool. Shelby Cobra. Gray. Tinted window. I think there's one without a tinted window. I think. I'd have to... You don't quote me on that, but I think there is. This was a bonus, I guess, since I bought so much from a seller. He threw this in. This was not in the listing. I did check on the description of this one, and this one was not in the listing. So he just gave me this one as a bonus, and I definitely made sure to let him know in the review that I was very thankful for that. Because I did not have this car, and I actually think this is a very beautiful model. And it has mirrors too, which is really cool. Like, even just like how this has those mirrors, I wish Hot Wheels would just do that for the Camaros and all the other muscle cars. Just that little bit right there is so awesome to me. I love that so much. Just that little teeny bit of metal right there, man. It makes it look so much better. And I doubt it even costs that much just to put that on there. I know they'd have to like make a retool for the Camaro they've been making for years. But, I mean, maybe it's time they do. I mean, yes, everyone likes the old Camaro. I myself do as well. But maybe it's time they retool it and scale it and stuff. Like, I don't think it's accurately scaled, and it'd be really cool. I know even for $1, I think they could get the scaling right on the Camaro. I really do. But I know they also are like, oh, it's got to be usable in the boosters and stuff. But, yeah, that was also one from the premium lot. I already do have this car, I'm pretty sure. It looks familiar. Maybe I don't. That's why I always check when I get a new car. I'm like, oh, maybe I have it, maybe I don't. But even if I do, it always gets checked up because you never know if it's better. And if you got a better one, why not keep it? Treasure Hunt Fished and Shipped. Beautiful car. I love this one. I was so bummed I couldn't find this one in the wild. And I told myself I was eventually going to go on eBay and buy it. Because I just really wanted this thing. It's just a beautiful treasure hunt, man. They did a great job on this fish and chip. Looks like it's got something going on in the stripe. Yep, it does. Oh, well. What are you going to do? You can't really expect $1 car to be perfect. Fish and chipped. I've even noticed some of the Tarmac and Mini GTs have paint flaws. It's probably just... And as someone that paints myself, I can understand it is hard to get paint perfect. But yeah, pretty cool. That's also a really cool treasure hunt I wanted to find. I almost said super. It's not a super. That's also a really cool treasure hunt I wanted to find. I was bummed I couldn't find it. I actually bought those two from the same person. There you go. Beautiful. Love that car. Car I've seen many times. Many times have I seen this car. This one might be the best shaped one, though, I've seen. So I might have to replace mine with this one. I think this one's in better shape than mine. I think mine's got a lot of the stripe missing on the hood. Very beautiful car, though. Mercury. Racing Champion. Pretty cool looking. It was in the lot I won. Pretty cool. Neat little car. The Mini from the Johnny Lightning thing we saw. Pretty cool. Like the Mini. It looks very breakable. Like that looks like it could shatter. I can definitely tell that this is the same material as the windows. It could definitely crack or shatter. The other BMW I said that came with the other one. There he is. Very cool looking. Like that one. Or is that the one I have the orange one of? I don't know. That one also looks like I have it in orange. I swear I have the other one. I don't know. Very cool though. Like that one. I like how it's got the windshield wiper too. It doesn't have mirrors, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to since it's a rally car. And again, I got it in a lot, so that wasn't really a requirement. And now that I have it, even if it is supposed to have mirrors, even though it doesn't, it's still going in the collection and being treated well, like any other car. This thing I love. I love this thing. I do have it already, but guys, I really am thinking about customizing this one. I know I already have it, and I know I could probably trade it to a friend for something, but I really wanted to find the super of this. I think there was a super of this. And I'm thinking of making this look like the super. Of course, it's not going to have the super treasure hunt logo, but I'm thinking about making this blue with the chrome wheels. Or even, I don't know, I might just make it blue with the black hood and leave the black wheels. I don't know. But I really would like to make this into the super, like imitate it, kind of. I think it'd be a really neat one to do. I think I do have one of these in yellow, so I'd probably do the yellow one as the blue one with the black hood, and then do this one as like the super. It wouldn't be the exact blue, but it would be good enough that it'd make me happy, because I think this car looks really awesome. I love this Nissan. I don't know what it is about this. I actually like this Nissan more than I like the Skyline. Ooh, I might have made some people upset with that one. But I do. I like that Nissan. I think it's a really cool looking Nissan. Dodge Challenger. I thought this was a Cuda for some reason when I bought that big set. But nope. It's a Challenger. It's still cool. I do like it. I just wish it was a Cuda so much because, oh my God, if that was a Cuda... Oh, it'd be such a beautiful Cuda. With that green and the white and the Cuda symbol on the back. I should have seen it. Well, I was seeing it like this in the package, so it kind of does look like a Cuda, kind of. I think there are Cudas. Yeah, there definitely are Cudas that have that light set up like that. Man, pretty cool one. I do like that one. It's still really cool, even if it's not a Cuda. It's still a very cool Challenger. Then I got this one. Looks like the birds. Yeah, the bird is definitely crooked on that guy. That sucks. But maybe I'll get another one someday. Very beautiful car. The Purple Passion. I wish this didn't have a chip on the front of it. Unfortunately, it does. Right there on the roof, that's a chip, but I imagine this isn't that hard of a car to find. I'll probably find another one someday. Beautiful car. Then we've got another Shelby. Very beautiful car as well. I think it's a holiday hot rod because of that symbol on the back, I want to say. I want to say it's a holiday hot rod. It might not be. Or is it an Easter car? I swear it's a holiday hot rod. Let me zoom in on that. What is that on there? Yeah, it is a holiday hot rod. That's a snowflake. It would be a holiday hot rod one. It's one of the special ones for Christmas. Pretty cool. I was surprised to find out my wife already has that one, so that's going to be customized. Got this for my wife. The Target Red Subi. This was not as expensive as I would have expected it to be. But now she has both the Target Red Subi. She has the first one and the second one. I think we have all of the colors of this car, including the premium ones. Very beautiful car, man. I love this car. I don't know if I like the white one better. The other one, other color of this would have been white, right? I'm pretty sure it would have. I think this was last year's car. But yeah, I love that car. Sweet car, man. This is the whole reason why I wanted to win the lot for my wife in the bid. This car. She loves the Shelby in blue with white. And this one, beautiful. I think this is also the first edition of this car, so that's pretty cool. Beautiful car, though. I was hoping it wasn't a Mustang, and it's not. It is a Shelby. It says on the bottom, I remember correctly, it says, yep, 67 Shelby GT 500. I know some people are like, well, a Mustang, yeah, I know, but my wife, though, will not accept that, so, you know, they've got to be separated. And I'm not going to argue with her about it because, dude, I'm a very lucky individual that my girl enjoys the same hobby I do. We enjoy it together, and I used to just look at a Shelby and be like, oh man, good, cool, one for my wife. Now after buying them for my wife so much, whenever I see a Cobra, I get kind of excited too. I'm like, oh cool, another Cobra for the collection. I'm like, I want to build up the Cobras just like the Camaros almost. And the Chevelles and things. I've seen this truck so much in the wild and never bought it. And I honestly do regret it. I mean, I didn't pay like very much more for it buying it online, but yeah, it's a beautiful truck. I have the blue one, so I was like, dude, I kind of got to get the red one because I do have the blue one. And then I have the Tubular Trucks one that's white too. I don't have the Back to the Future one. I did see it and I didn't get it. I should have gotten it, but I didn't. It'll come out again, though, someday again. They always re-release movie cars. that is all of them, finally. Holy crap. So I do, like I said, I got a big lot of Camaros coming. I'm going to do those in their own video because it's going to be cool. We'll probably race them too. And hey, it's going to be a video where Camaro wins because they're all Camaros. So definitely one Camaro is going to win. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed checking these out. This is a crazy video, and I definitely should not do these like this next time. I really should have did the one Camaro lot as a video, the Ford lot as a video, and the premium lot as a video. I should have just done the lots as a video, and then the weird little things here and there I should have thrown in with my weekly finds. That's what I'll do next time so I don't have such a long video like this. I'm so sorry for this video. It's probably going to be like 2 hours long. But anyways, guys, if I can even edit it, it might have to be in parts. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. And I've got a lot of cars to put away. So, yeah. Bye. I forgot one car. This one. This was in the lot of premiums too. Very beautiful Nissan. I like it. It's literally the Nissan I like tuned as a race car. That's sick. I don't know why I didn't pick this one up when I seen it. It actually has mirrors too. They're way up there, but I mean, really, we didn't even have to have mirrors. It's a race car. But it's probably supposed to since it has them. I don't know why it would if it's not supposed to. Okay.